He spent the weekend at my pad because we were chill like that, but for a week before, I've been in a Tupperware and saving it. So I continuously fed him food containing my in it. Eggs on salad as dressing, in ice cream. Even when he was sleeping, I would drizzle it on his face and he would wake up thinking it was drool. Anyways, I drew a mustache on his face with Sharpie, and that was my revenge. And he just spent a day trying to wash out the Sharpie.
Yeah, I look insane. Alright, anyway, what's good YouTube? Welcome back to The Light Within. GabelTin back in reacting to another video on the channel. This time being from yours truly. Actually, we never react to this dude on the channel, I ain't gonna lie. Degenerosity, your revenge confessions. Now if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next, play or do, and subscribe for more content from yours truly. I don't know what to expect from this, but without further ado, we're gonna hop straight into it. Let's get it.
And you got your lick back. Because what is the meaning of life truly but making all the people you don't like miserable? Especially if they did you wrong. You can't let that slide. By now you already know how the ride goes, so let's just get this started. I have no enemies. Love yourself and your enemies, or others around you.
Exactly. Stay true to the light within you.
Boring! Girlfriend broke up with me a while ago. She drives without a license. Paid my friend to crash into her. You see, that's the type of revenge I'm talking about. How dare she break up with you?
What? You paid your mans to crash into your ex's car? I'm not even gonna say nothing about that.
Even though I only know you from this confession, off of it, you sound like a cool and reasonable person. Paying your friend to crash into your ex's car is just the most common sense response to a breakup. It happened a couple of months ago. I work at a McDonald's and I've met a fair share of rude people, but this one was the worst. She was the roommate of a mentally impaired coworker. One day, said coworker clocked in and told me that her roommate was talking behind her back and pretty much used her. I was furious. Turns out she was also talking smack behind my back, always saying that her black coffee was somehow not black enough and that she'd refuse whatever order I'd make to her. When that person came for her coffee and complained it was too cold, I redid it and had the nastiest spit that I could produce from the back of my throat. That's probably how it sounded. I stirred it and gave her the...
These kind of people should not work in the food industry. I get it. I've worked in the food industry myself and all the disrespect it comes with, but this is some nasty ass shit, bro. Oh my god, I've been disrespected. I've been called things. I've been treated ways, but never did I ever violate someone's food. Cause I know, bro, this could be me coming through this drive-through or coming inside the restaurant ordering this food, and then they just violate the shell of my burger or fries, and I'm just in there. My paranoid ass would be like, something don't feel right. I don't know. I'm gonna start investigating, but that's just nasty, bro.
The filth that she deserved. I told her to enjoy till the last drop.
That niggas need
5+ years at McDonald's turns you into a bitter man. I'm telling you. Never work at food
5
services.
years is crucial. I worked at Red Rogers 3 times, nigga. I came back 3 times, I came back twice, not by choice. It was the only option I had. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Sitting in that drive-thru window felt like this true despair. Just watching everybody outside while the sunset hits the window and you see the bus transit and everyone's just chilling outside with their freedom. Killing me, bro. That shit was killing me, especially when I started my channel, knowing that I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here when I should be making videos like right now as we speak? That's just me though.
You see, this is why I almost never complain about my food to the workers, especially in fast food, because you know those guys don't care. They're already having a bad day because they work at
cheese in my burger.
And then a customer walks in complaining about, why'd you put this on my food? I asked for no pickles. Now you tell them to remake your food after doing that whole scene. Then when you get your new food back, you start questioning, why does my new burger smell like a fart? I did not go to the poop deli today. Why does my burger smell like fart? It smelled like that because you're complaining about the pickles. Like, I be ordering from Popeyes all the time, but half the time they get my order wrong. But I know damn well not to go back to complain about that, because I know if I do, I'm gonna get shot. I killed my friend's hamster because he scared me from a fake Herobrine incident he made himself.
Whoa, what? That's a serial killer in the making, bruh. What the fuck? Hell nah.
You killed your friend's pet hamster. Because you got scared of a Herobrine ARG? Future serial killer in the making right here.
That's what I'm saying.
Most annoying neighbors, and they have a really annoying dog. And when I try to get them to stop their dog from barking all the time, they did literally nothing. Now, my old family house had a backyard that was completely screwed up. We got hit by a storm and never recovered, so there were gaping holes in the fences and everything. The fence between my house and my neighbor's house was eradicated. So when their dog came to be with my dog, I did literally nothing. Their dog was female and mine was male. So she got pregnant and the family had to deal with her babies. That's a win. You got your revenge and your dog became a baby daddy with no child support and no joint custody. He's basically a free man.
Hey, yo.
This girl and my friend were girlfriend and boyfriend, and I hate that she was a pick-me and overall weird. I hated her so much I heard a rumor that she was cheating with her cousin, and I made sure to make that rumor spread around. He heard the rumor, but due to him being a good guy, he tried to make it work out. A month and 2 miscarriages later, they broke up. The rumor is actually false. You are not a good person. So I was in this relationship for like 3 or 2 years. The relationship I had was the best in my eyes, but after a while, it got out of hand. After a while, I found out with the help of my brother that he was cheating on me with my cousin. I was pissed as hell and was crying for a while.
Wait. Hold on, I'm still processing shit.
Not a good person.
What?
So I was in this relationship for like 3 or 2 years. The relationship I had was the best in my eyes, but after a while, it got out of hand. After a while, I found out with the help of my brother that he was cheating on me with my cousin. I was pissed as hell and was crying for a while. A couple of days later, I had a crazy idea. It'd probably lead me in jail, but I was still a minor, so probably nothing too bad. The ex-boyfriend lived a 1-minute drive away, and it wasn't hard to remember where he lived. So I walked to his house in all black clothing that night so no one could notice me. I seen cars in the front yard, but I still went with my plan. I started where the back door was before grabbing the lighter and setting fire to the back door and the front. So the only way they could probably get out were the windows. After that, I ran back to my house like nothing happened. I just told my brother I walked down to the corner store when he asked where I went. And to this day, nobody knew it was me. Did you just confess to doing arson?
This is why I don't let people know how I live, bro. This is exactly the reason why, cause y'all niggas, some of y'all niggas are crazy. Nigga, move on with life. What you gonna do coming back to the nigga crib and family inside? You gonna burn their house? Oh my gosh.
That is so badass. Give me a high five. So I had this stepbrother, God rest his soul, and he really got on my nerves. So I farted on his pillow and he got pink eye. But it's fine because he broke my Spider-Man Lego set. You killed him. I can hear your murderous intentions while you type this confession. I know you murdered him. Let me set the scene. In my high school, there's this guy who we'll call Terry. Terry is a weird guy. In the 6th grade, he dated his cousin. Then in the...
Hey, yo, shout out to Terry, man. Hey, shout out to Rich.
9th grade, he dated a different cousin. Jesus, all of his kids gonna look like xenomorphs. And that's just like one of his sins. Everyone in my school repeatedly catches this guy watch gotcha videos on the school computers. And maybe worst of all, he's like 19 going after 9th graders. He even got freaky with 2 freshman boys on school ground. Oh my God, bro. Throw this man in prison. Throw it! So me and a group of my friends got tired of him, so we came up with a plan. We decided that we'd expose him to all the girls he talks to and basically ruin his social life. We did this at a football game, and by the end of it, some of the girls he talks to were crying. Now you may be saying this isn't enough, and you're right. So we have a plan to jump him on graduation. You're right, that's not enough. Call the police, and if they don't do anything, call me. I'll show up to the graduation to jump him with y'all. My ex ate a PB&J before giving me... knowing I have a peanut allergy. So many highs. Maybe they weren't trying to get revenge on you for something. Maybe they were just trying to be...
Me personally, having a peanut allergy myself, I've always wondered what would happen if you try to or get some tongue with, or even just a kiss, like, with that shit, like, fuck me up. Like, now I know. Never again. Now I know. I'm not gonna get caught lacking. That's tough.
Candy. But I know the itching down there probably felt like hell on earth. Also to all the people that are watching this trying to get revenge on your partner that so happens to have a peanut allergy, the new method just dropped. Use it wisely. So So my dad cheated on my mom with some skank bitch, we'll call her
fuck
Ho.
no, I just
So
realized
Ho
that.
lived with my dad, and by force, the law, we had to go to his house on the weekends. So one weekend, my dad pissed me off, you know, nothing new. But this weekend, I was feeling rather devious. So I took his and Ho's toothbrushes and scrubbed the inside of the toilet bowl with their toothbrushes and put them back. Then I put Nair in both of their shampoo and conditioner. Then I put toilet water, pee-pee, and spit in Ho's facial oil care and hoping she broke out all over her ugly horse face and got AIDS or something.
Claire?
I also dumped out her expensive perfume. I'm not sure why it was so expensive. It smelled like dirty balls, but whatever. In conclusion, revenge is sweet and we should do it more often. See, this is...
Y'all niggas need God. Holy shit. Y'all niggas need God. Y'all some future serial killers. Fucking Joel Gerber's.
That's
fucking
why
Homelanders.
My grandma
What the
cut my
fuck?
whole family off because my mom didn't want to be around her baby daddy. So I beat her ass with a pumpkin. And I don't regret it at all. Imagine choosing your baby daddy over your own kids. She need to be hit in the head with 2 pumpkins. In elementary school, I had a bully that I hated named Chris. He would frame me for everything and would flat out start hitting me without getting in trouble and making fun of me. On top of that, the teachers liked him more than me, so they believed him more than me. So I had an idea. During the entire years I've been in my elementary school, I became friends with his other friends. So when they decided the story's way too long, let me just skip to the last sentence. Chris got deported with his family. So basically, this one girl I had in my class for about 7 years made my school experience horrible. I swear to God, bro. This hoe wouldn't shut the fuck up, would talk with superior tone that makes me still want to smash her skull on a pole, and her personality was horrible. She would always talk behind everyone back and make people enemies. So I decided to take revenge. But basically, I went to vacation in Italy. There, in a gas station, I wrote her number on a bathroom stall with a writing with something along the lines of, "I'm a big slut with a lot of desire to call me if you feel like it." I don't think much of it at first, but apparently I heard that she changed her number for the crazy amount of horny calls she got. Never felt more proud in my life. When I was in high school, I got bullied for being queer, mostly trans. A year or two after I got out, one of my bullies ended up matching with me on Grindr. He said he didn't remember everything he did. Didn't even say sorry. I took his virginity away by...
What?
I took his virginity away by him for a week and didn't talk to him again. I don't know who really won here, but it felt like revenge on my part. W? For the both of y'all? Once my ex was cyber stalking me, loser, telling rumors about my sex life and pleading for me to get back with him.
What the
again,
fuck?
Loser. It's extremely homophobic parents that not only he was gay, but he also shamed the Bible. They gave me $15 for telling them, and then they sent them to a conversion camp. W, not only you got your revenge, you got $15. You ballin', bro. Hey, you gotta share some with the rest of us. When I was 8 years old, I was at a sleepover with my friend, and at night she had ripped my favorite blanket, and I really loved that blanket. She also had a hamster, so in the middle of the night, I snuck some bleach into the hamster's water and poisoned it. It died, and she still doesn't know it was me.
Why are these hamsters catching strays? Look at them in the face. Bro, y'all some serial. Yo, no, bro. Y'all some future killers out here, man. What do hamsters do with y'all?
What do you guys have against hamsters? They don't do nothing but be chill and run on wheels. Yet they're getting punished for your friends doing the bad things to you. Why aren't you punishing them? Why are you punishing the hamster? You are a bad person. Hamsters do not deserve this cruelty. They already be dying in the most unpredictable, spontaneous combustion ways possible. You don't need to speed up that process. Hamster lives matter. And that's a fact. Lived in Myanmar when I was a kid. The village head's kid would always bully the other kids and take toys from us. One day, he and his friend stole my sister's Barbie and gave it to his little sister. So I followed him to the bathroom, which was basically a pit latrine, and pushed him inside the pit. I don't know what happened after that. Lol. You killed him. Getting pushed in a pit of doo-doo and feces, you could never recover from that physically, mentally, and definitely hygienically, bro. He would be stinking for the rest of his life. You cannot wash that off. So basically, this one kid in my class liked a girl that I was already chopping up with. So this bum-ass, chubby-cheeked ass, diabetic, Goomba-looking ass nigga come make up a lie saying I'ma leak her nudes and whatever. This causes us to have a fall-off. So a couple of months later, he gets a girlfriend that's low-key bad. Thank God that this girl had a little hoe face, and conveniently for me, she with one of my homies and sent him So after some convincing and bribing, I got the girl's nudes. My petty ass was waiting a whole 8 to 9 months for this Goomba-looking ass nigga and his girl to really fall in love and before sending the girl her own nudes and saying that her mans is spreading these pics and only want her for her body. In a nutshell, they broke up. Buddy was so heartbroken to the point where every time I saw him, I wanted to laugh like Light Yaga. 15 out of 10 revenge phase would def go through again because it's fun.
Nah,
appreciate the fact that this guy waited.
Y'all got way too much time in your hands for revenge. This is OD.
8 to 9 months to make sure his plan.
Y'all ain't got no lights in your heart.
Now that's dedication right there.
This is
There's
OD.
this kid in my school who I do not like. One time he decided to mess with me and flame the living hell out of me in front of my friends and left me in pain and distraught.
It's a canon event. You just gotta take it, my boy. It's a canon event. We all have our sessions, our turns in the row seat. It was just your turn, bro. Canon event. Bill's character.
I can't. And that was the end of the confession. Like, where's the revenge? Damn, nigga, you just cried? When I went to school in person, I'm doing homeschooling. I dated a girl. We will call her Shanty. Wait, you're homeschooling and you dated a girl there? Who's the girl? Your sister? Then I found her dating my bully and she acted like she didn't know. Although I told her last year. Wait, you got bullies in homeschool? Who's your bully? Your dad? So I remembered that she had a twin sister. So I asked her sister out and she caught us banging in the girl's bathroom. Well, you
nigga, what?
Your own twin sister? What is this story, bro? My friend once felt cute and decided to eat my entire crumble cookie box. I couldn't let that slide. So this is what I do. He's a major Ben & Jerry's fan. So I added chocolate chips from my pet rabbit, then refroze the ice cream. The cardboard cup was locked clean and he never spotted the difference. If I tell him, he'll probably shoot me. How big back is your friend to not tell the difference between chocolate chips and chocolate shits? Goes to show to never touch another person's crumble cookies. Those cookies be too expensive to be eaten by anyone else other than the person who bought it. Understandable crash out. Sold bros signed Tom Brady 04 Pats football for $3 because he was putting glizzies in my mouth. You sold a signed Tom Brady football because you were eating good? Some people just don't appreciate what they have in their mouths. Okay, so for context, me and my uncle do not have a good relationship for a lot of reasons. So this one time I got really sick with him while he was staying at my house at the time. So when he wasn't looking, I licked the doorknobs to the room he was staying in, among various other things. Turns out, he went on vacation to Hawaii the week after I did that, and he got sick on the trip there. I feel like there was other ways to get him sick other than licking doorknobs. You know, you could have just coughed in his face. That probably would have worked. About 3 years ago, my ex-girlfriend broke up with me. She said the reason was because I was not pretty or something like that. But I slowly found out that she slept with my stepfather. Oh,
that's bad. Ooh, that's bad. Ooh.
Wait, hold on. I need a minute.
Oh my God.
All right, let's go back. I swear to God, when I found that shit out, I was mad as hell. The day after, I went to her workplace and told everybody on what she did. Keep in mind, she only worked on Mondays and Fridays. I told her coworkers this on a Wednesday. As the news spread to the manager, she was fired and got left with no job, and her parents rejected her behavior. And yes, it was that serious. She begged for me to live with her and support her ass, but I refused and never talked to her again. I may not be sure if this is revenge, but I see it as one. What job be firing people for sleeping with their boyfriend's stepfather? I want to know, because the next time I apply to something, I want to add that to my application. So my homie asked to borrow $5, and I slid it to him because he's a homie. Next week, he asked for more and kept expecting me to spot him. Please. And turns out he was just stacking my money that he was taking from me. And he didn't even spend it for a month until he saved enough to buy a Ramo. Anyway, he bought it for my crush that he knew I had, and they started going out, and he still wanted to act like he did nothing wrong. So fast forward 2 years later, and we're seniors in high school. He did not stay with that girl, by the way, so he probably thought it was over, and I let it slide. Nah. He spent the
Don't
weekend
crash
at my
those
pad
OD.
because we're chill like that. But for a week before, I've been in a Tupperware and saving it. So I continuously fed him food containing my in it. Eggs on salad as dressing, in ice cream. Even when he was sleeping, I would drizzle it on his face and he would wake up thinking it was drool. Anyways, I drew a mustache on his face with Sharpie, and that was my revenge. And he just spent a day trying to wash out the Sharpie. But he doesn't know about the right now, so yeah. Love your videos, by the way. I think that's all I'm gonna read today. And those were y'all revenge confessions. What I learned today is I should never be on any of you guys' bad sides. Cause y'all some crazy MFs, I'm not gonna lie. If I didn't read one of your confessions, I'm sorry. I either missed it or it was just too messed up to read. I got a lot of those. But I still love everyone that submitted one. And if you made it this far in the video, I love you too. That is all I had to say. In conclusion, mustard! That's my line.
Well, folks, it's about that time. You guys want my thoughts on Invincible Season 3 official trailer, so let's get into it. For the last 90 days, Mark has been putting in...
Y'all need to find God. Y'all need to reconnect with the light within yourselves, because that's... I don't even...